Hello and welcome to today's Painful Thought. Today we return to our journey on life's painful thoughts, Payneful Thoughts, Book 1, Time is the Most Valuable Currency. It's interesting, we talk a lot about resources, money, energy, attention, but we often treat time as if it's somehow renewable. We act like we'll get more of it later. The truth is, it's the one thing we can't earn back. Once a moment is spent, it's just gone. That's it. Money, you can always make more. Possessions can be replaced. But time, it's the truly finite resource. And I think on some level we know this, but we don't always live like we believe it. How we choose to invest our hours, that's what really shows our priorities. It shapes everything, doesn't it? Your relationships, what you achieve, that deep down sense of whether a day felt full or just filled. There's a concept in psychology known as time perspective that deals with this. Research by Zimbardo and Boyd, 1999, suggests that our overall well-being is closely tied to how we balance our focus between the past, present, and future. An overemphasis on anyone can lead to regret, hedonism, or constant anxiety. The healthiest approach involves a flexible, balanced perspective that allows us to learn from the past, enjoy the present, and plan for the future. Wasting time on things that don't align with your core values, it leaves this subtle emptiness. You can feel it at the end of the day. It's not about being productive every second. That's exhausting. It's about being intentional. Choosing to scroll mindlessly for an hour feels different than choosing to stare out the window for 10 minutes because you need the quiet. The action might look similar to an outsider, but the intention behind it is what matters. That intentional use of time, that's what builds a life that feels like your own. It creates purpose. Recognizing the value of your own time can be a powerful motivator. It can push you to cherish the present moment a bit more, to make decisions that actually honor your goals, not just your obligations. Investing in meaningful pursuits, in the people who matter, that pays a different kind of dividend. It's far more rewarding than chasing fleeting distractions. The key is that word, intentional. It's about making a choice, however small. Every moment counts, sure, but perhaps a better way to think of it is that every moment is a choice, and we get to keep making them. Personal Reflections 1. If you look back at the last week, where did your time actually go? Can you pinpoint one or two areas where your actions didn't quite match what you claim is important to you? What was the disconnect? 2. What does being intentional with your time actually look like for you in a practical sense? Is it scheduling less, saying no more often, or something else entirely? 3. Think about a time you felt truly fulfilled at the end of a day. What were you doing? Who were you with? How can you identify the common elements in those experiences to have more of them? 4. We all have time obligations we can't avoid. But what's one small, non-essential activity that tends to drain your time without adding much value? What could you replace it with, even for just 15 minutes, that would feel more aligned? 5. If you were to imagine your future self looking back on this exact period of your life, what would you hope they saw you spending your time on? What one change could you make now to make that hope more real? Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and share. Until next time, I wish you less painful thoughts.